When the woman returned home after a long day at work, she had no idea that the new mobile phone she had bought would become a source of unimaginable horror. It was a typical evening, and she began to prepare dinner, placing the phone on the kitchen table. Her 6-year-old son entered the kitchen and saw the phone. He asked his mother if he could play with it. She agreed, setting only one condition: he was not to call anyone or delete any text messages. Of course, the boy agreed and went to his room to play with the phone. Around 10 p.m., she went upstairs to tuck her son in and found him fast asleep in his bed. The new mobile phone was on the floor next to the bed. She picked it up and began to inspect it for deleted data. She noticed a few minor changes. The boy had changed the theme, background, and ringtone. Then she noticed that he had taken some pictures with the phone. She opened the images folder and started browsing through them. How cute, she thought. The boy had taken pictures of himself. Then she stumbled upon the last image in the folder. When she first saw it, she could hardly believe her eyes. The photograph showed her son asleep on her bed. But in the far left corner of the picture, there was something terrifying. It appeared to be the face of an old woman. The woman's heart raced as she stared at the unsettling image on her mobile phone. The grim face, faintly illuminated in the far left corner of the photo, made her shudder. It seemed like a sinister presence had infiltrated their home. Trembling, she zoomed in on the image, hoping for a logical explanation, an odd reflection, perhaps. But there was none. The eerie smile and hollow eyes of the old woman seemed to come from another world, as if from a nightmare. Cold sweat formed on her forehead, and her mind filled with horrifying possibilities. How had this sinister entity appeared in a photo taken in her own bedroom? The timing of the shot coincided with her son's sleep, so it couldn't have been him. She was alone in the house at that time. Desperate for answers, she decided to wake her son and ask him about the photo. She gently woke him up, and as he sleepily opened his eyes, she showed him the ominous image on the phone. His innocent eyes widened in fear, and he recoiled. "Mom, I didn't take that photo," he stammered, his voice trembling. "I was just playing games on the phone. I didn't see anyone else in the room." A chill ran down the woman's spine. She knew she had to investigate further. Assuring her son that everything would be all right, she cautiously descended the stairs, clutching the phone tightly. The house seemed engulfed in an eerie silence as she made her way to her bedroom. She entered cautiously and turned on the light. Nothing appeared out of place initially. However, as she surveyed the room, she felt an unsettling presence, as if she were being watched. The eerie sensation intensified when she noticed that the closet door was slightly ajar. Summoning all her courage, she approached the closet and flung it open. Inside, she found only clothes and shoes. There was no trace of the old woman from the photo. She breathed a sigh of relief, thinking she might have imagined it all. But just as she was about to leave the room, the lights suddenly went out and darkness enveloped her. A cold wind swept through the room, causing the curtains to rustle. And then, from the darkest corner of the closet, a raspy voice whispered, "You shouldn't have let him play with your phone." With a loud scream, she turned and fled from the room, clutching the phone tightly in her hand. The sinister presence in her home had become all too real, and she knew she had to find a way to confront it and protect her son from the malevolent force that had invaded their lives.
Meow.